And sheds, of course, also a popular place to develop a home brew or two, and there are plenty on offer in Worcester over the next few days. Let's head back to Worcester Racecourse again, where Shefali has the forecast for us. And I've got to ask you, did you get that tipple taste yet, or too early?
Not yet, but I know someone who has. I probably will later on, but I'm driving, so a couple of sips is all I can do. But thank you very much, Ben. I will forgive you for that pun earlier on. It is puntastic, today's programme. But I tell you what, the party is just getting started here. The music will begin soon, and people are very relaxed. What more do you expect with beer and some fabulous food? But joining me now is a person who's had a lot on his plate recently, and that is the organiser, Chris Halverson. Chris, you're expecting 5,000 people over the next 3 days. But you know what I love about real ales is the quirkiness of their names. We mentioned Frizzle earlier on, there's Butty Back, there's Hop Father. What is your favourite?
Well, it's this one here. It's Oracle by Salopian.
And why do you like that?
It's refreshing. It's got a lot of citrus to it, a lot of hops. It's full-bodied. It's basically everything to all men.
OK, I'll stop you there because you're describing it like people would describe wines. And on that basis alone, the notoriety and popularity of beers and ciders and perries has increased over the years, on a par with wines, really, haven't they?
Yeah, it's all down to what we call the hop shires. So Herefordshire, Shropshire and Worcestershire, they're collectively the biggest producer of hops in the UK. So over half of their product goes into brewing to make this lovely stuff these guys here can try this weekend.
I never knew that. That's a really interesting fact. So really what you're saying is we've always had a lot of varieties, but really CAMRA has done their job in promoting these beers, ciders and perries over the last couple of decades. But what can people expect if they come here to the festival over the next 3 days?
Well, if you're not a beer, cider or perry drinker, we've got gin bar just behind me here. We've got Prosecco, we've got fruit wines, we've got everything you can think of alcoholic-wise. We've also got some really good foods and some really good music starting soon as well. So, and above all, after 3 years away, good company.
Fantastic. And you would like some good weather, which I managed to produce today, of course. It's fabulous. Thank you very much. I hope it all goes very well indeed. Now, if you're not coming to this festival, you might also want to pop down to the Orchard Festival, which takes place in Bromsgrove over the weekend. It's in aid of Primrose Hospice. All the money goes to charity, and there are live bands there, and there's lots of food there, and I presume there's going to be cider as well because it takes place in an orchard. So you're all going to need good weather. We've managed it today. It's been a beautiful day. It's been quite humid. It's been quite hot as well. Temperatures reach 26, 27 Celsius down towards the south. But they are going to be slipping away later on. I mean, let's take a look at the Weather Watchers pictures. And you can see that we had some mist this morning due to last night's warmth and humidity. But as soon as the sun was up, that dispersed. And we had wall-to-wall sunshine in a few places across the region. But the cloud is building up now, which is a good indicator of what's to come next. The weekend is going to be changing. We've got a few showers, temperatures dropping by about 5 degrees, and it'll be a little bit fresher as well. But certainly by no means a washout. These showers are going to be well scattered. But you can see what's going to trigger the change, what's the precursor. We've got this cold front that's moving in from the west, which is why the cloud is thickened up here in Worcestershire. And fairly shortly it will start to bring a few spots of rain. Nothing to spoil the party, I don't think. But that will be later on in the night when all of this is probably over. So taking a look at tonight, and we've got some cloud, we've got some clear spells, but the cloud will be gradually thickening and spreading further eastwards, bringing in some drizzly bits and pieces of rain. But again, it's another very humid, sticky night with temperatures down to about 16 or 17 Celsius. That's even warmer than last night, in actual fact. But once it's cleared, which will be by tomorrow, we'll start to see feel the fresher conditions kicking in. And tomorrow is actually, on the whole, quite a decent day. We've got a few showers clearing the eastern half of the region, perhaps if that front hasn't cleared by the morning. So those will be around during the morning. Later on, it's looking a lot drier. There'll be plenty of sunshine and temperatures still fairly warm, up to 23 or 24 Celsius. Tomorrow night, again, it's a warm one with lows about 13, 14 Celsius, mainly dry. And then the weekend, as I say, we've got a scattering of showers, well scattered, more on Saturday than Sunday, and temperatures of around 19 to 20 Celsius. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. That was the Midlands Today. We'll be back at 10:30 with your late update. I hope you can join us then. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Two fantastic finals.